Alright, it has been a while, but I have got a lot of things done. I finally got trees working correctly. Actually got them done a long while ago. If we go to scene, to see, ignore the blue stuff, we'll talk about that later. You can see trees now generate across chunks. As you can see, this tree generated in this chunk here, but it also has leaves in this chunk and in this chunk. It's pretty cool. I did not take all this time to work on trees. I finished that like right after my last video. The reason why I took so long is because I converted everything into burst to be burst compatible, which was very, very, very time consuming. If you don't know, burst is basically Unity's way to compile everything into assembly, I'm pretty sure, which makes things run a lot faster. And the reason why that took so long was because the code that is to be burst compiled cannot use stuff like arrays or lists or dictionaries or anything that is really useful. So I had to switch everything to stuff that could be burst compiled, which basically made it so that I had to rewrite the entire engine, or the entire basically every single script had to be rewritten, which I didn't finish that until a couple of weeks ago. Then, as you may have noticed, all this weird stuff that's been going on. I've been working on infinite generation. So, the first thing you might have noticed is whenever I turn my camera, some of the chunks disappear, which makes it so that less triangles and vertices are rendered. As you can see, right now 2.8 million triangles are being rendered. If I look up, 1.7 thousand triangles are being shown, which that is, yeah, way less than 2.5 million. So whenever I'm not looking at a chunk or it's not on my field of view, it is not rendered anymore. So that's fun. You also may have noticed this red box. This just makes it so that I know exactly what chunk I'm in, which helped me with debugging the trees. And then you may have noticed this blue stuff. This blue stuff is just all the chunks that are in a queue that are going to get generated, just haven't yet. Doesn't talk about meshing. So yeah, and now things are infinite. So I can go in whatever direction I want, and it does continue generating. I can also yoink my player very far away, and all of this will be destroyed. Oop, nope, that's the wrong thing. Player, as you can see, there we go. All the other stuff is being destroyed. So if I yoink them right far away, as you can see, every single chunk got deleted, and now we're in a completely different place. Everything looks very similar, but I'm planning on adding biomes, which should spruce things up. And that'll allow me to also optimize the way blocks are placed and certain block things. Oop. Lag spike, that's a bit. I'll have to fix that up too. There are some performance issues, not too many. But for now, I think I'm pretty happy with infinite generation. Okay. I'm also going to set gravity. Gravity was disabled because there's a bug with meshes, because I also turned meshes off by default, and there's like a little a time before the current chunks mesh becomes enabled. So let's see. So gravity should be like -15. I think that's what it was set to before. And if we fall, sometimes we fall through the world. It may not be an issue now. Okay, it was an issue. I still need to fix that. That's something that I will need to fix. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't work. I will fix that right now. Alright, let's try this now. Okay, there we go. Okay. So now, yeah, we're exploring our world. Should be infinite. And yeah, it's pretty nice. Again, it would look a lot better with biomes, but that's coming soon. You can see I have noticed that when, like, let's say mountains or like that cast a lot of shadows, like the mountains are casting a shadow, when they're not in view, the shadow's gone. Can I recreate that? The shadow. Huh. Okay, sometimes, yeah. In the corner of your eye, you can see it, like. Some shadows get, destroyed or just don't exist anymore. Like, this entire thing is in shadow, kinda. Yeah. Wait, huh. Yeah, see? You can kind of see certain shadows of, like, trees when right now I'm at a certain angle where the tree or the thing that's casting the shadow doesn't exist anymore. So, I don't know, that's like a little quirk that I'll have to figure out. But right now, I'm very proud of how things are looking. Infinite generation, I can actually walk across that ocean. Well, walk under the ocean. Water doesn't have a collider on it. So I can walk across the ocean floor and theoretically come up on the other side. We can see how far each ocean stretches. I like the beach. Let's see. Yeah, custom water shader as well. Alright, so right now I'm underneath the ocean and I'll just keep walking, I guess, until we can reach the end. What the heck? Okay, so let's see. Oop. Okay, so we're right there. Let's continue on. Looks like it stopped generating. Oh, nope, it's continuing. It's continuing to generate. There we go. It's like when I'm underwater, things stop, but there we go. Now things are generating. And yeah, we should come up on the other side quite soon. And again, all those blue things are the chunks that are currently not not meshing, I think. No, yeah, they're the ones that need to be meshed and haven't had their meshing code run yet. So those are the chunks that are done generating and still need to be meshed, and haven't had like their actual like the code for like creating the mesh run yet. And it looks like we should be coming up on the other side. As we can see, we do see land. Right here, there is land. So we just walked across an entire ocean. So the oceans aren't that small. They're not sorry, they're not that big. Yeah, they're not that big, but they're not that small either. Like, yeah, you can actually see it cross. That's the other side. So yeah, we can easily walk across oceans. They're not super big, but I think that's a good thing. Just because then exploration would be kind of boring. But again, they're not that small. Like, the oceans are not that small either. Like, they're pretty big. Yeah, the performance is decent. Again, I might need to do some work on fixing some things, because as you said earlier, there was a lag spike. But I think that just might have been because of all the destroying a bunch of chunks automatically. I haven't really seen that dip of performance when I'm just walking around. Only when I'm only when I like yoink myself somewhere super far away. Alright. And we reached the other side. There we go. And again, it's very similar. Like, the terrain, this kind of looks like the side we just crossed, which you can't see anymore. It might have all gone away. Has it gone away? Maybe. I think so. I think it's not in our render distance anymore. I think we might have I think it might be destroyed. But yeah, once I add biomes, everything, support for biomes, everything should be way more unique. I also like this blend between the beach and just the normal grass area. I do like that. I think that's a good transition. But yeah, and then I also need to get caves working, which I tried, but it did dip the performance a bit, or not a bit, a lot, because it rendered a bunch of like faces underneath the ground. So I might switch things to sub chunks. Like, each chunk will be like 16 by 16, and it'll be stacked on top of one another. That might take some time to fix, and after I just rewrote everything for Burst, I don't feel like writing that much code for something that yeah, I just don't feel like writing that right now, or doing that right now. So I want to work on biomes next, because I've been excited to try out some stuff for that. So yeah, as you can see, everything's working nice. Trees are working flawlessly. And yeah. Yep, yeah. I need to figure out a way how to do that. But yeah, other than that, this is how things are looking. After this video comes out, or after I finish recording this video, I will push everything to GitHub. You can actually use it now. You just need to go into a different branch. It's not on the main branch. It's on the it's on a new development branch. But I think since everything is stable enough, I might just push it to the main branch. So, yeah. Alright. Stay tuned for the next update.